So in this video, we're going to talk about social learning theory. The success of social media is no coincidence. It is the perfect vehicle to influence others, shift behaviors, and learn. The idea of social learning theory was introduced by Stanford psychologist Albert Bandura in the 1960s through the Bobo doll experiment. People learn new behaviors by observing and imitating others. And this theory emphasizes the importance of observational learning, where individuals acquire knowledge, skills, attitudes, and beliefs by watching the actions of others and the associated consequences of those actions that follow, leading to modeling and adoption of the observed behavior. So in other words, monkey see, monkey do. Bandura also theorized that observational learning could not take place unless cognitive processes were at work. And these mental factors essentially mediate or intervene in the learning process to determine whether a new response will actually be acquired or not. And there are four mediational processes that were proposed by Bandura. There's attention. Attentional processes are absolutely crucial, because mere exposure to an idea or a model or a behavior doesn't ensure that observers will actually pay attention to it. And so the model or the behavior must capture the observer's interest, and the observer must deem the model's behavior worth imitating. The second is retention. Individuals need to form a mental representation of the observed behavior. They need to be able to see themselves doing it and understand the process of implementing that behavior. The third is reproduction, right? After paying attention and retaining the information, an individual must be able to reproduce that behavior, physically be able to reproduce that behavior, or see themselves, think themselves through being able to reduce that behavior. The fourth one is motivation, right? The motivation to imitate the behavior depends on the perceived rewards or consequences associated with it. So in other words, monkey see, monkey does, if the modeled behavior aligns with something monkey could see themselves doing and aligns with the outcomes that they're striving for. Next time that you see a piece of content on LinkedIn or Instagram or TikTok or Twitter, right, and it captures your attention, whether it's advice about how to solve a problem, a product that would bring you joy, or something else, you will notice each piece of Bandura's theory start to take shape. If there's a fitness coach talking about how to lose weight, how did they grab your attention? Did their advice make sense to you, right? Is there a mental representation there? Did their advice align with a goal that you're actively working towards? Was there motivation? If there are consultants on LinkedIn giving advice, how did they capture your attention? Was their guidance palatable? Do you have the resources, knowledge, or ability to act on that guidance? Or do you need to reach out to them to inquire about the services that they offer? This is a very important concept, deeply rooted in psychology and human nature, that tells us why social media and creator platforms work so well, because they can tick every single one of these boxes. And this is a really important fundamental concept for us to understand as we continue to embark upon this journey in becoming a recognized sustainability leader. If you recall from our last video, the first step here is taking you from a LinkedIn laggard to a place where you're operating a state of organic attraction, where you are attracting your ICP or your ideal connection profile into your sphere of influence. And the first step in doing that is truly understanding and asking yourself the question, who do I want to attract to my profile? If you're in sales, it's likely going to be whoever purchases your product or service. If you're a sustainability leader and your goals are essentially just trying to get a better understanding of the climate tech and services ecosystem, who are those people? If you're a sustainability executive and you're looking for opportunities to join a board of directors, at a Fortune 500 company, then you're likely going to want to be targeting board members. If you're looking to build a consortium of sustainability executives within your industry, then it's likely going to be executives in that industry that you're targeting. Think about your goals and think about who can help you achieve them. This will be really important as you continue to develop a framework of your own and ultimately create your own unique value proposition, that we keep your target persona in mind. Because what we'll want to do is reframe the problem and your unique value proposition so you can start organically attracting those people to your profile. If you've made it this far, like the video, share it with your friends, because you never know who needs to see this message.